Welcome back to the Home of Horror podcast.
Come with me.
And welcome back to the Home of Horror podcast. I'm your host, John. This is my co-host, Matt. Matt, say hi.
What is cracking?
We got a doozy for you, folks.
Always a doozy.
Always a doozy.
And I'm actually excited about this one.
This is a dope one. Are you not excited for other ones?
Sometimes. And you know what I would say? Hocus Pocus who?
Oh, man, you
Hocus
can't say that. You've never
Pocus
even
who?
seen Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, you damn... That tells you all you need to know right there.
Jeez, man.
Jeez.
All right, so today, hey, by the way, happy spooky season.
Happy spooky season.
Happy October.
It's also flannel season here in
It
Maine if you're
is.
watching on
It
the
is.
video. I mean,
Flip that W upside down, baby.
I would say 50%.
M-A-I-N-E.
50% of Mainers are wearing flannels.
Absolutely.
It makes sense. Tonight,
Tonight I couldn't wear the flannel in here. I got the long sleeve on. Crushing the long sleeve. But yeah, it is flannel season. You are absolutely right.
absolutely.
It's fall beer season. It is spooky season.
Mm-hmm.
Getting closer to Halloween, so we wanted to bring you guys some Halloween themed, some festive.
Yeah, some nostalgic, happy, bringing you
absolutely.
back in the day, Halloween fun.
Right, and this is more of a mini episode for us.
It's a mini episode. We'll see. I mean, it could go an hour and a
You
half,
never
could
know.
go 2 hours.
We're not going to limit
Who knows?
ourselves, but we did have the idea
mean,
of
you
doing
did-
two shows tonight.
Yeah, you
and-
did tell me 15 minutes was my limit. So
Well, you know, we got some work. We got some work to do here. So we are on episode 27
27
of the Home of Horror podcast.
But this will actually be 28.
well,
Maybe. It's either
27
20
and 20. Well, you never know.
You
Yeah,
never know
whatever
which one,
comes.
right.
This is 27. We're gonna put this one out first.
Okay, cool.
So today we are talking about.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah, so we are diverting a little bit from our normal episodes here, where we go strictly balls to the wall horror. We're going nostalgia here.
Yeah.
we're going
Halloween fun
Halloween fun favorite, kids favorite, Ernest Scared Stupid, which is 94.
91.
Is it?
91, I believe.
Let's make sure one of us
me
is
just
right.
check.
Hopefully, we don't do.
1991, my friend.
All right, awesome. Yeah. So
$9.6 million budget. How much you think it brought in?
him himself, well,
No. How much did the movie bring in? Give me your best estimate here.
22 mil.
Wrong.
Really?
Keep guessing.
Up?
I'm not gonna
Up or
tell
down?
you. What do you think?
15 mil.
Keep guessing.
Well, you gotta go up and down here.
Down.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much did you say it was? 9 mil?
$9.6 million.
10.7.
Up.
11.2.
Come on. $14.1 million. Jim
bad.
Varney in the crowd, man.
I was gonna say Jim
It
Varney
was-
himself. Before we get into Jim Varney himself,
Yes, dude.
was worth about 15 million, which seems a little low to me.
Absolutely.
I mean, come on,
The dude played fucking 12 parts in every movie.
Yeah,
he ever did.
He was like the kid's Jim Carrey, man, or Robin
Oh
Williams.
my
You
God.
know what I mean?
Dude, I've been talking Ernest Scared Stupid up for how long? How long?
Long
Since
time.
we started this
Right,
podcast, you know, to you.
Yeah.
Because you were, hocus pocus, hocus pocus. Fuck hocus. Fuck pocus.
I don't need to explain
I
to
don't need-
anybody
I
on
don't need to
camera. Yeah,
explain.
you can say whatever you want. I don't got to explain anything
Yeah,
to
well,
anybody on
guess
camera. They
what?
know Hocus Pocus is far superior.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
Wait, let's
But-
take a shot then. If we're gonna start it off like that, let's take a shot.
Oh, we're gonna. I'll take a shot with you before I leave this episode. I guess.
You can't even judge on that until you've seen both, my friend.
Well, I've seen 10 minutes of Hocus Pocus,
and we're about to go to Salem.
Does that make a difference?
No, not necessarily, but
But all I'll say is, The intro music to Ernest Scared Stupid.
Very good. It's very good. Halloween classic.
Better than anything Hocus Pocus has.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I might get it soundtrack.
I'll take that as a win.
It's close.
Hey, happy spooky season to all you fellas and ladies out there. I don't want to offend anybody. And here's to this lady here. Cheers.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so
Ernest has always been had a special place in my heart.
yeah.
Growing up, I always watched all the Ernest movies. Ernest Goes to the Army. Ernest Saves Christmas.
That was the first. Goes to Camp, I think.
Ernest Goes to Camp is unbelievable.
I think that was the first one.
It's great.
Because obviously it was a series of commercials before that.
Yeah.
He did Mellow Yellow, Mountain Dew, Pennzoil. He did like all these.
We're talking Jim Varney here.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jim Varney. But he played the character of Ernest P. Worrell through a series of commercials. It got huge.
And that's
turned into a movie series.
That's where Ernest was born. Right.
Right. He's kind of like the American Mr. Bean, if you will. I think it's a pretty fair comparison, actually.
I would say you're probably right there.
That's pretty close. Yeah. I mean, Mr.
Except
Bean is the
Mr.
same.
Bean really didn't say shit, and Ernest says everything you want to hear and then some.
Right, Mr. Bean's more of like a.
You know what I mean?
Who's the guy who didn't say shit in movies? What's his name there?
Teller?
No, Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
I was thinking. I immediately go to Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
But no. Okay, so this movie I grew up watching. Always one of my favorites. Always a like Halloween staple.
Yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid is
Ernest Scared Stupid, Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin. You know what I mean? There was always a certain...
For most people, Hocus Pocus. You got to acknowledge it. You got to acknowledge it at least once.
I have never seen Hocus Pocus.
Yes, but for most people, nostalgic-wise, if you're going to put Ernest Scared Stupid up there, Hocus Pocus is right there.
I don't even know what that movie's about.
You're going to have Halloween Town.
Halloween Town?
Under Wraps.
What?
I mean, great movies here.
About?
Great movies
Under
here.
Wraps?
What are you even talking? I mean, they're all under Disney. It's all the same shit.
I didn't watch Disney, motherfucker.
Ernest is under Disney. He was under contract with Disney.
That ain't no Disney movie.
Yeah.
That ain't no Disney movie.
Yeah. Why do you think he acted as...
So did I see the Disney... Did I see the Disney castles at the beginning of this movie?
No.
You're damn right
91, I don't think you would have, no.
So this was a Disney movie.
I Ernest think it was.
Oh, okay. So
and that's why he played Slink in Toy Story.
That makes me sad.
And Toy Story 2.
Not that he played Slink, but that the fact that you're trying to guilt me into thinking this was a Disney thing.
I mean, maybe...
Under Wraps, I have no idea what that is. Hocus Pocus, I know what it is, obviously. People have, like, trashed me for not seeing it. I get it. However, this was what I grew up on. Yeah. This was Jim Varney. This was fucking... It was actually not... I don't want to say scary to me as a kid. Okay, yeah, you're sure. Okay, he just showed me.
Ernest is actually Disney films.
Yeah, was it bought out later on though?
Yeah, it could have been. You could have. You could be
you know
right
what
there.
I mean?
You could be right there.
Disney buys whatever the fuck they want.
Right.
So that means really nothing to me because I never remember watching Disney when I was watching other Disney shows. Lizzie McGuire. Yes, I love Lizzie McGuire. Yeah, yes, I love Even Stevens. Did I ever see Ernest Scared Stupid playing on Disney Channel?
Probably.
No. No fucking way, John.
Man, you might.
No
you
fucking
way. You might
way.
have just not known, man. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I was too stoned to know. Is that what you're fucking trying to say?
Maybe. Shit. Disney Channel's great if you're stoned.
Jeez.
Either way, great nostalgic film.
Great movie.
Great character actor, Jim Varney. Died in 2000, I think it was.
Was it 2000?
Yeah, lung cancer. Heavy smoker, which makes sense.
Makes sense.
But still, nonetheless, unbelievable actor, unbelievable character actor.
Great actor.
killed this role.
The range that he has.
Oh,
okay, and I don't want to jump
rubberneck actor.
This is going to be a quick, rapid fire episode.
Yes, it is.
So I want to get right into it.
Right.
Jim Varney, I'm growing up, and I did not understand some of the things that were happening in this movie.
Right.
Okay? So when I see Jim Varney playing 7 different roles in the same scene, I always thought when I was a kid, he was changing outfits.
Oh, of course.
You know what I mean? He was doing all these little spiels. No, he wasn't. That's not what he was. He was so far... What's the word I'm looking for? He was so much more...
He was versatile.
He was a versatile actor.
Dude, he was literally like Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, people like that, literally.
He was a deeper actor than that because he had multiple personalities.
Deeper?
He was a deeper
or
actor.
just more family friendly. Deeper. You can't go deeper than Robin Williams.
Are we gonna fight here tonight?
Jeez, man, Robin Williams.
Look, I love Robin Williams as much as the next guy. I really do.
So what's the difference?
I'm saying
Jumanji, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Jumanji sucks.
Really?
Yeah. Whoa. Hate Jumanji.
Wow. Okay.
Love Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay.
Love Jack.
All right. Jack
love
is great.
Good Morning
So how are you saying he's not
Vietnam.
So you're saying he's versatile?
What I'm saying is the complexity of his characters in his movies. I didn't understand as a kid because he's playing multiple personalities in these movies, and I didn't understand that. What I thought as a kid was he was changing into these roles, or these were supposed to be different people.
Right.
Okay. Right. So, but then
when Eddie Murphy and like the Clumps, like literally changing characters.
Right. But when I watched it again, it was the first time I probably watched it in 15, 20 years. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
When the kid says, "You're really great guys."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like a split personality.
It's a split personality. And he mentions it earlier in the movie.
Yeah, he does.
So it's like, is that Ernest just doing this one thing, and then he's like, "Do you smell fish?"
Right.
In another scene, he's not changing into all these outfits. That's what that's the persona that he sees.
Character.
That's the persona he sees in his head. So he's more complex.
It's like schizophrenia.
He's a very complex character. That's the word I was looking for. He's more complex than I thought growing up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dude, it's fucked up, like, as an adult watching this. Because, like I said, I haven't probably seen it in 15, 20 years. And then I watched it last night, and I was like, holy shit. I mean, it was stupider than I remembered.
Oh, well, especially when you get into, like, the scenes, the sets. You know, everything's in a studio. Yeah. You just don't get the feeling that they're outside when they're outside at night. Stuff like that, for sure.
Yeah, and when they're walking around,
it didn't age well.
When they're, you know, and then even when he's like, "Well, I'll tell you a little secret," and there's a good way to tell north when the tree has bark on it.
Yeah,
and the girl's like, "Is he serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, unfortunately, he's
absolutely."
Serious.
Even
so, Ernest was really supposed to be this dense, you know, kind of. You know,
he's almost not made for a kid, but in kid language.
He was almost very...
And it's like that in all the movies.
He is like that in all the movies. Ernest Saves Christmas is another one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love Ernest in the Army. Oh,
Ernest in the Army is so unbelievable.
Good. Oh, jeez.
Also, don't type in Rimshot looking for Ernest's dog.
No. Make sure you type in Ernest after, for sure.
Okay, no, don't do that either. Trust me.
Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Anyway, like we said, rim shot of an episode right now.
Come on.
Getting into this movie, I mean, great one-liners, right?
Great one. Me and you both talked about it earlier. Go ahead, say it.
Does he say that, do you want a bumper sandwich? Is that what it is?
You want a bumper sandwich, booger lips?
It's so good. Just the way his lips move. Like, he's such a rubberneck actor,
Oh, my God. Great. great.
Do you want a bumper sandwich booger lips? Is such a good line. Like
and
whoever,
and he's on the top of the truck at the time, and he's like, rim shot.
yeah,
Put it in reverse.
His dog's
Rim
driving.
shot,
His dog's driving. Why is his dog driving?
His dog.
It's such a ridiculous.
His
plot.
dog is literally smarter than him throughout the entire movie.
And he wears
Even
the
at the
same. He wears the same outfit every movie. As well.
yes.
But here's what's brilliant about this film is it's with a character actor like this and a character like this is you can do any holiday. That's the number one move, right?
Absolutely.
Go to every holiday and do, Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest Saves Christmas.
Have you ever seen Ernest Fucks the Easter Bunny?
Oh, geez.
Have you ever seen that one?
Ernest
It's
P.
a different
Worrell.
actor.
Ernest D. Worrell. I love it. By the way, folks, this is just a really
It's a fun episode.
This is a rim shot of an episode.
This is a fun episode.
This is just a fun episode for you guys. We're just kind of shooting off here and there. This isn't like a crazy episode here. We got another one coming up for you guys.
Yeah, we have to record it after this one, so it's probably going to be more off the rails.
Probably. But this is a fun one because it's nostalgic. It's I would it's in the spooky season spirit. Halloween spirit, and we obviously have a lot more coming up this October because we have Halloween Kills coming up. We have an episode
and we're definitely
before
gonna
this.
do Halloween Kills.
But Ernest is something that we've wanted to touch on even since last year. You really wanted to do Ernest since last year.
I have loved Ernest Scared Stupid since I was a child.
Right. I think
know what
most
I mean?
people
like,
have.
I think a lot of people, anybody who likes horror, maybe this was their introduction to horror.
And it's a lot of movies like that. I think that's why I really want to get you, not to get off Ernest, because I think he deserves its place.
If you bring up Hocus Pocus again, I will fucking smash you in the face.
I think the viewers would love to see an episode on Hocus Pocus. I really do.
Do you think I give a shit about what the viewers want?
Yes.
Or
That's
what
why
the
you wanted to
viewers
do
think?
Ernest. You were like, oh, the character, and he relates to everyone. I think since you wanted to do this, I think we should do Hocus Pocus.
I will never watch Hocus Pocus. You can bring someone else in on it.
Okay.
I will not do it.
All right. Maybe. Jeez.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean,
A lot of people have told.
Favorites.
I commented on a. Actually commented on a post that you had made.
Right.
Of maybe the shittiest. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, it was like my shittiest movies in my collection.
My shittiest movies in my collection. I was like, well, you forgot The Bay, you forgot Hocus Pocus, and you forgot because it's an inside joke between me and you that
someone took it seriously. Though.
Someone definitely took it seriously.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus fans out there.
They came after me, and I was like, "Well, grow up, bro."
And I think that in light of us going to Salem next weekend, that
yes,
I really think that after that you should watch it, and we should, even if you don't like it. I mean, I think people would at least respect it more if we could at least compare, because it's all about nostalgia. Here's the thing about nostalgia, people. With Ernest Scared Stupid, with Hocus Pocus, with Under Wraps, with Halloween Town. All these kids.
Under Wraps? What the fuck is Under Wraps?
Never seen Under Wraps, man? Oh,
honestly,
brilliant
what
Disney.
Is Under Wraps?
It's a movie about a kid who finds a mummy, and the mummy comes alive, and he ends up trying to keep him in his room.
Sounds like Encino Man.
Pretty much the same thing, but with a mummy. Same movie, but with a mummy. Is
Brendan Fraser in it?
He's not. I wish he was.
Dude, that would
Brendan Fraser is great.
A mummy with Brendan Fraser.
But the kids that are in it are truly, they're Disney's finest, right?
Where are they
great
now,
movie.
though?
Oh, terrible places, probably. terrible places. No better than where Ernest is now.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean, you fucking dick? Goodness gracious, we're getting deep
dude,
here.
We're trying to get funny here. No, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying everybody has their nostalgic movies, and it doesn't. The best thing about nostalgic movies is no one cares. That's the one movie I think that no one can take away from you.
No,
like you love Ernest Scared Stupid, and I love Ernest Scared Stupid. Yeah. I love most of the Ernest movies.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you get older and like that's why I love nostalgia so much, because it's the one thing where people really dig deep and bury their heels in, you know?
Yeah.
People go,
they dig
that
their
movie
heels in,
sucks. What are you talking about? And that person will immediately be like, no,
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it doesn't suck.
Yeah, it doesn't suck.
Immediately. It doesn't matter.
It's like Hocus Pocus fans.
Oh, wow. We're going to have to touch on this, because I know everybody watching, it doesn't matter how many views we get, everybody watching agrees with me that Hocus Pocus is a great movie. Yeah, but you have to respect the fact that Hocus Pocus to them is their...
What happens if I don't like Hocus Pocus?
That's fine. That's the brilliance of it. That's what I'm explaining to you right now, is that nostalgia is something that you can't rip away from anybody. No one is going to be like... I will lose friends.
How is it that I've been 30...
I will lose friends over Hocus Pocus.
How is it that I've been 33 years in this great world and I have never seen Hocus Pocus? How is it? Because
I think you were drawn to every Halloween. I think it comes down to tradition.
I have a different focus every Halloween.
Yeah,
I have a different...
I think it comes to tradition. I think it comes to, in your household or whatever you wanted to do, tradition-wise, you watched Ernest. You watched other scary
Bette
movies.
Midler isn't in Hocus Pocus, is she?
She is.
Oh my God, that's probably why I haven't seen it.
Because you hate Bette Midler?
We couldn't watch anything with Bette Midler.
Why? Sarah Jessica Parker?
Oh God, not her.
I think I really want to watch this with you, because like I said, we're going to Salem here, and you're going to see some of this. Some of the scenic views are in Hocus Pocus. Some of the places we're literally going to enter into are in Hocus Pocus. So I think I think it would be a good thing to show you. And if you hate it, that's fine. I think it's tradition. I think it's, you watched Ernest Scared Stupid when it was Halloween time.
Right. There was a certain group tell me your group of movies. Growing up, Halloween time comes around. You weren't a horror buff at that time,
right?
If your parents were sitting you down for 3 or 4 movies through October, what were those movies? So, obviously, Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, because my cat I literally named Binks, which you haven't seen the movie, so you don't understand. But Binks is the name of a cat in the movie. So Binks was the name of my cat, so I was a huge Hocus Pocus fan. Ernest Scared Stupid was huge.
Yep.
I remember waking up in the middle of the night and my mom bringing me downstairs and Ernest Scared Stupid being on. Like, straight up. So Ernest Scared Stupid, I'm right there with you. So those 2 movies, and then honestly from there, Halloween Town came a little bit later, like my young teen.
That's another thing. I've never seen that.
Yeah, Halloween Town I like, but it's not like it's a good movie. That's literally based on tradition. I truly think films like Ernest Scared Stupid and Hocus Pocus are still like good to this day. If I watch Halloween Town to this day, I'm kind of like, oh, it's definitely like a Disney Channel original movie. Where Ernest and Hocus Pocus were like in theaters, better movies. Mm-hmm. Other than that, around Halloween, it was all about literally the festivities of Halloween. And then I got into, right around that age, I literally got into Children of the Corn, Child's Play.
See, that's what I remember watching around
stuff
Halloween.
like that.
It was scary movies.
Right.
I had Ernest Scared Stupid. I had Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Because it was like on CBS or NBC or whatever the fuck it was.
It was honestly whatever it was on.
But I would also have Halloween.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because and that was the one that grabbed me.
Yeah.
Those were the movies that grabbed you.
Right, and I think that's where it transitions, where you have the traditions of the nostalgic movies as a kid, and then when we were younger, in the late 90s, early 2000s, all these channels started doing marathons of like the 31 Days of Halloween.
Right.
AMC did their whole thing. You know what I mean? Those started to get big. Yeah. So like you started to see on TV the horror movies and the slasher movies and stuff like that. And then obviously all the movies we see now about Halloween are all based on nostalgia of old, just put into a newer perspective, right?
Right. I get that.
So I think that's where everybody's...
I'm just saying, I feel like Ernest is an underrated character because especially when you look at mental illness.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, don't.
God.
Look, Ernest was not a smart man.
No, he was not.
He was not. They make it very clear in Ernest Scared Stupid that he is.
They make that clear from the get-go.
Oh, yeah. The Worrell, the stupidest character, or the stupidest family member.
No one believes in him ever.
Nobody ever believes in him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And that's the type of thing where you're like, they kind of mocked this guy. And that's what he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be almost a heel, but he was almost supposed to be a hero for the children.
That's exactly what he was.
And that's why it's like the adults hated him. The kids loved him.
Yeah, and as a kid, you could rely on him.
And even the kids lost faith in him at times.
Right. As we see at the end of Ernest Scared Stupid, he has no one.
Right. However, he always pulls through in the end.
He does, every time.
Ernest.
And he's like, and he's the one actor that only worked with children that didn't like get in trouble for some fucking weird.
Dude, don't say that because
shit.
you were the one who was like, oh, remake The Exorcist. Now we're gonna find out Jim Varney fucking raped 40 kids, and I'm gonna be pissed the shit at you if that happens.
He didn't.
Dude, don't. No.
It's already passed. He died in 2000 at 58 for lung cancer because he was a heavy smoker.
I get it. You could tell that he was a smoker.
Oh, yeah. Anybody back then was as well.
Well, I think there's a lot of heavy smoking actors nowadays, and it's just taboo to...
Right.
It's
just
what I mean?
$9 a pack now.
Fucking ridiculous. Huh?
Hey, let's wrap this up, man. We didn't get too into the
movie,
the plot of the film, but we need to do that. This is the quick episode.
We love.
I say quick episode, but it's about 30 minutes. This episode we really wanted to. The whole point of doing Ernest Scared Stupid was
nostalgia.
Hopefully, we'll do this with Hocus Pocus one day.
Never.
That's really.
Oh, dude, you look so disappointed.
I am a little disappointed. I think people will,
do you want me to watch Hocus Pocus?
Yes.
Do you really want me to watch it? I'll shake on it with you.
With me.
Okay, I'll shake on it with you. I will never watch Hocus Pocus.
Hey, such a dick. Yo, anyway, this episode has really been more of it's our kickoff for spooky season. It's all about nostalgia and what we used to watch as we were kids. So we wanted to touch on Ernest Scared Stupid.
Absolutely.
We hope you all enjoyed this episode. We have another episode 28. Coming up right after this, so be prepared.
Hey.
All right, so Matt, bring us out, man.
May the power of Christ compel you. Here's a shot. Cheers to you guys. Happy Halloween.
Thank you, guys. Home of horror, the Home of Horror podcast. Home of horror, the Home of Horror podcast. Horror podcast. So that's your third Stephen King?
Don't start with me, dude.
I bet they spent less than $50,000 on that movie.
$252,000.
Oh wow, really? Home of horror. Home of